Today I'd like to continue with my Flashcards Deluxe and show you how it works with the animated GIFs that I mentioned in the first video of this series. So let's do that now. So we go to my Flashcards Deluxe. We're presented with the screen as I discussed previously. And I have my flashcards that are animated, which I'm starting a series on facial expressions alone, just 10 each time, 10 Spanish words that describe various expressions and emotions on the face, in la cara. Okay, so we're starting a new deck with this, and as you learned in one of the episodes, you have to get a card right 3 times in a row before it becomes a do card, which is then presented to you at varying lengths of time before it's reintroduced to you. It's called spaced repetition. So let's start that deck. And it's also not presented to you in order. It's presented to you in the frequency that it decides. It's random. So this is Homer, of course, and he is, let me see, él está asustado. Él está asustado. So you can guess along with me. I think that's it. And the noun would be el susto. Let's see now. So él está asustado, and the noun el susto. Let's see if I'm correct.
Él está asustado.
I'm right with that, but I also know that it is el susto is the fright, fear. So let's go on. So as I indicated in the last video, swiping left gives you a correct, and that's 1 time correct. So 2 more times, and that becomes an active card that you do every day. It's do. And this person is... What does her emotion or facial expression indicate? I'm going to say, ella está preocupada. And it's preocupada, of course, because she's a female. It would be preocupado if it was a man that's looking worried, by the way. So I think, ella está preocupada. And la preocupa is worried, I believe. Let's see.
Ella está preocupada.
Well, they're not doing that for me. Okay, so we'll just go with the phrase. Ella está preocupada. And we can play that.
Ella está preocupada.
Okay. And let's go. I got that right. So next, swipe left. That's una sonrisa. The Grinch is giving us una sonrisa. And I'm going to say burlona. Una sonrisa burlona, which would be a mocking smile. And of course, una sonrisa is a smile.
Una sonrisa burlona.
We're just giving the phrase, not the noun. Una sonrisa burlona.
Una sonrisa burlona.
Got it? Okay, I got that right. This is another sonrisa. I know this actor. I don't know his name, but he was in The Evil Dead. He's quite a good bit actor. You've seen him in Spider-Man as well. Anyway, what's he doing? Una sonrisa. What am I going to say for this? Una sonrisa. I don't know. Let's see what the...
Él está sonriendo.
He's just smiling. Él está sonriendo. Él está sonriendo. I mean, that could be amplified. If you want to add something to the flashcard, you could add, una sonrisa amplia, una sonrisa grande, or una sonrisa con una inclina de la cabeza, with an inclination of the head. But we're just going for the phrase now, including the noun. Él está sonriendo. He is smiling. And I got that wrong, so I'll swipe down. It gives me a little red X there showing me I got it wrong. And this is a rather awkward smile. Una sonrisa Oh, él está forzando una sonrisa. It's una sonrisa forzada. So, a forced smile, and he is smiling with a smiling with a forced smile.
Forzó una sonrisa.
Él forzó una sonrisa. Well, that's the past. He was, but that's incorrect for this flashcard. So it would be él está forzando una sonrisa. Él está forzando una sonrisa. I'll correct that, not in your time, but I'll correct that later. So I got that. I think I got that right. So let's go to the next one. And that is definitely la ira. And él está enojado. Está enojado. Es posible está enojado. And if you're in Spain, it's él está enfadado. But let's see what we got here.
Él está enojado.
Enojado. That's the general one that goes over all. The most common expression to say he is angry. Got that right? Oh, ella está llorando. Ella está llorando. Okay. So you take your guess. And I think I'm right, though. So let's see.
Ella está llorando.
You tap on it to flip it. Ella está llorando. Yep, I got that right. And here's the the Lion King. And that's a very complicated expression. Es una... él está frunciendo el ceño. He's frowning. El león está frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando sus ojos. And he's parpadeando sus ojos. These are picture flashcards, so as much as I want to tell you what that means or look it up, that's what the pictures are for. El león frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando los ojos. I think you use los ojos when you're dealing with body parts, but it might be sus ojos, or his ojos.
Un león frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando sus ojos.
Yeah, I got that right. And let's try another one. Ella está riendo. Let's see if that's right.
Ella está riendo.
Ella está riendo and it's la risa is the laughter. La risa is the noun meaning laughter. Next. Ooh. It's a little creepy. Una sonrisa amplia. Big smile. Una sonrisa amplia. I think that's...
Una gran sonrisa.
Una gran sonrisa. A big smile. Una gran sonrisa. Now we're back to worried. And maybe I can get this right twice now. I'm going to go until I get one card flipped over to do. And we'll see how that works, okay? So, ella está preocupada. I'm sure I got that
Ella
right.
Está preocupada.
Yes. And él está sonriendo. It's a weird smile, but how would you say a weird smile? I don't know. All right, I got that right. Don't have to look even. Ella está llorando. Una sonrisa, una gran sonrisa. Una gran sonrisa. Él está sonriendo con una gran sonrisa. Probably that would be he is smiling with a big smile. I don't know specifically how to say how would you say he is smiling big? Anyway, it's una sonrisa, una gran sonrisa. All right, I got that right, I'm sure. Let's see.
Una gran sonrisa.
Yep. And I put this in the past. And I will correct that, I told you, but for the time being is él forzó una sonrisa. He forced a smile. It's una sonrisa forzada, a forced smile.
Forzó una sonrisa.
Okay. Él está enojado.
Él está enojado.
Él está asustado.
Él está
Yes.
asustado.
Ella está riendo. Yes. El león está frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando los ojos, sus ojos.
Un león frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando sus ojos.
Una sonrisa burlona.
Una sonrisa burlona.
El león está frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando los ojos.
Un león frunciendo el ceño y parpadeando sus ojos.
Una sonrisa. Él está sonriendo. Él está sonriendo. Una sonrisa forzada. Él forzó una sonrisa.
Forzó una sonrisa.
Did I get any? We'll stop here in a minute. Listen. Una gran sonrisa.
Una gran sonrisa.
Él está enojado. Here, I think this is 3 times. Ella está preocupada. All right, let's stop. I'm going to go this arrow up on the left here. I'm going to go back. And only way I can tell if I got it right, we'll see when I click on the facial expressions 1 or tap on it. It tells me I actually got 5 that advanced to active, not due. And the reason they're not due is because I got them right. And the algorithm puts them a little ahead in the future, so I have time to incorporate them into my brain. And then just when I may be starting to forget that word, it'll represent it to me. And so, for example, if I tap now, it's going to say no cards are due. No cards are due. New card. We're still working on new cards, but what they mean by active is I can study them even if they're not due yet. I could tap active and still practice them, but they're not, according to the algorithm, the spaced repetition algorithm. I was presented with them enough to get my memory working on them. So that's it for today. That was 10 cards. You learned some Spanish today, and I'll do this again and with this deck and the next deck, which is facial expressions 2, and I'm going to go through the whole gamut of as many facial expressions and emotions that I can, and that's just what I'm going to do. So until next time, nos vemos pronto. We'll see each other soon.